Hi, and welcome to SwimTopia, home of intuitive team and meet software you'll love to use. My name is Megan, and I am one of the customer happiness specialists here at SwimTopia. I'm a swim parent and a volunteer just like you. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Our quick how-to videos cover a variety of topics that will help you get the most out of our software.
In today's video, we are going to talk about our divisional scoring feature. Divisional scoring is found in Meet Maestro once you have merged your meet. To turn on this feature, you will want to navigate to the Settings tab and then Seating and Scoring. Here, you will come over to the tab that says Divisions. Scoring by division is going to allow you to group and score your meet results by various methods, such as team, event, time standard, and more. To turn on this feature, click the radio button to enable scoring by division. Once you click this, you will now be able to add your divisions. This is the first step you will take before selecting what method you would like to use. So we will add a division. Here, we are going to be running our champs meet, and we have 3 divisions. We have gold, silver, and bronze. So we are going to add our gold division. And once we have added this division, we now see a new section pop up that allows us to choose how we're going to want to assign the divisions. If we only have 1 division, we can stop here. However, in this meet, we have 3 divisions, so we are going to add our silver and our bronze. So we will add our silver and bronze divisions. And now for this meet, our bronze division is going to be an exhibition division only, so we are going to award custom points for this division, and we are not going to score this division at all. So we can set individual and relay custom points and save that. Here you can see that the gold and silver are defined by the meet, and our bronze division has custom points. If at any time we needed to edit any of these divisions, we can use the edit button here and make any necessary changes. If we needed to remove a division, we can delete it here. If we had not set points for the meet, we can navigate to the points, and we could change our individual and relay points here. Now that we've added our divisions, we need to decide how we are going to assign our divisions. The default method for division assignment method is none, which means that this is a manual assignment. So for this demonstration of division assignment method by event, I have actually updated our divisions to varsity and JV to give a demonstration of how this probably is going to best work for you. So the division assignment method is set to none right now, which is our manual assignment method, but I am going to use the drop-down box to choose by event, which is going to allow me to designate specific events to be scored together. And so when I created my meet, I had created varsity and JV events. So for example, my freestyle, I have a varsity and a JV event. So what I will do is go through each event and assign it to a division corresponding to whatever I had created when I created the meet. And one of the things to note is that if you have events that are grouped events, you can individually assign them. You could put them all in the same, you don't have to. But like here, I'm going to make my older kids swimming in the varsity, and my younger kids will be entered into the JV events. After I have completed assigning all of my events to a division, I will save these changes, and it will tell me that it's reassigning divisions, and it could take up to 30 seconds. This green box will disappear when this process has completed. So now that the divisions have been assigned, if we go to the time entry interface, we can see a new column of divisions, and we will see a division assignment. It should correspond, so here's our varsity, and all these athletes are assigned to the varsity division. Our JV events assigned to JV. Now, you notice when you hover over these that there is a pencil. You can manually edit your division assignments at any time. So for example, if you say our divers, we only have a varsity diving event, but maybe my first 3 divers are, I want to score them in a JV division instead. I could manually change those to be JV divers. I could do the same thing for my men. Once you make these changes, you will notice that there's a little gray dog ear here, and that just indicates that you have made a manual change to the division. Once you've made that, that's sticky. That's not going to change. No matter what type of automated assignment you make, the division that you manually assigned will remain unless you go back in and unassign that manually. When we go to settings and we look at some of our reports, if we look at our psych sheet, we will now be able to sort by division. So we can see there's a division filter here. Right now we're seeing all of the divisions. But if we just wanted to see our junior varsity events, we could sort by junior varsity and it would show us our junior varsity swimmers. Here's the divers that we marked as JV. Many of the reports will have that division filter on them. So now that we have assigned our divisions, let's take a look at what happens after we do some time entry. So we just completed our meet. We've entered all of our times, and we can see now that we have entries in our divisions column that have been assigned, and we can start to go look at our reports for the post-meet. So if we go look at our results report, we can now see that it has been divided into divisions. So for example, in our men's 50 free, here's our gold, silver, and bronze divisions and points awarded. Remember, our bronze division was scoring no points, so there are no points for our bronze division. We have our division tab here that we can sort. So if we wanted to see all of our gold division, here, it's going to change the header to gold, and now we can see all of our gold division. We could sort by silver, and then by bronze. If we look at our awards labels, we can see that the division tag is now included on our awards labels. And that will also be true for the improvement labels, participation labels, record breaker labels, and time standards labels. When we go to our team scores report, the team scores report is now broken up by division, so we have scores for our gold, silver, and bronze division, as well as an overall score. There's a new checkbox here that asks you to group by division. You can uncheck that, and it will simply give you the overall score. If you'd like to group by division, check the box. You still have the options to show men's and women's, your combined score. You can sort by just women's, just men's, combined. Those options all still remain. For the high scores report, again, this is going to group by division, and you will be able to sort here again. You could sort just to see your bronze division. Again, we had no high score points because we had no points for our bronze division. We could see our silver. Here's our silver. You could sort just the top 3 if you wanted to. All the options for our report exist there, but now we can sort it by division. The DQ report will not include divisions, since divisions are not included in DQs for most of the divisions. Those would just be listed at the end of the events like normal. For example, here we can see our DQ. The exception to this would be division assignments that are set to exclude DQs from the division assignments, for example, flighted meets. And in that case, when we look at the results, you'll see the gold, silver, and bronze divisions, and then you'll see that the DQ is listed under no division. That would only be if you had set the DQs to be excluded. The other setting that can also be excluded would be an exhibition swimmer. So for example, if we set this swimmer to be an exhibition swimmer and we had said to exclude exhibition swimmers from our division assignments, and then we went and looked at our results, now we could see that the exhibition swimmer has also been removed from the division and is now underneath this no division assignment. You can turn on and off divisional scoring whenever you'd like to, simply by returning to the Seating and Scoring Divisions tab. You could remove the division assignment method, so if you don't want to have this meet be a flighted meet anymore, you can change the assignment method back to none and save those changes. It's going to ask if you'd like to rescore your meet. You could say yes if you've already scored it. What that's going to do is it's going to reassign the divisions. So basically it's going to take all of them away, and then it's going to rescore the meet without any of the division assignments, which again can take up to 30 seconds. So we'll wait for that. And keep in mind though, while it's doing that, that any manual assignments that you created, for example, here we had manually edited Miranda Dale to be in the silver division. This none default is the manual entry, so she is now going to remain in the silver division because we have manually put her there. We just took away the automated assignment, so right now we're using the manual assignment. If we wanted to completely remove divisions from our meet, we would disable scoring by division by turning this off. Now it's asking if we want to disable that. No more divisions. Yes, we can disable it. Now it's completely gone. Again, it's reassigning divisions, and that's because we could have had some manual division assignments. Now the cool thing about this, if we go back and we look, now you'll see the division column is gone. The divisions are not going to be listed on any of the reports anymore. So if we went back to our team scores, divisions are gone. We don't have that option. It says group by division, but this doesn't do anything anymore. Same thing for all of our reports. We don't have the division sorting anymore. It's basically completely removed divisions from our meet. But if we go back, we can turn divisions back on, and it's actually going to have saved the information that we'd already entered for this meet. And if we went back and chose flighted, which was what we had set before, it's going to have saved all of our settings from before, and we could simply reapply them if we needed to. One last thing to mention is that currently divisions are not supported in the mobile app. That will be something that is released in a future update. So this is something you are going to want to let your parents know, because when they go to look at the results, for example, here are our meet results for event 2. Gold winner is Lionel Byrne. The silver winner, there's a tie for Test Tester and Zuma Rosedale. And the bronze winner is Burp Chicken. However, when we look in the mobile app for event 2 results, we can see 4 first places. So it looks like all 4 of these swimmers came in first place. And you can see that their times are significantly different, which for a parent could be very confusing if they don't understand that there's actually 3 different divisions here. So you need to let parents know that they need to be aware of which division their child is swimming in, and that they're going to need to look at official meet results to understand the divisions. That is also going to go for the team scores. When we look at the scores here, we see our gold, silver, and bronze team combined winners. However, when we look at the team scores, in the mobile app right now, it's only going to be giving us a combined score, this overall score. We do not yet have that divided into divisions. Again, that will be coming out in a future release. So the information in the app is correct as far as places, but it might look confusing for parents, so you will want to educate them before running your meets about this information. And then finally, as always, if you need more information, you can visit the SwimTopia Help Center, which is found at help.swimtopia.com. You can search for scoring by division, and you should find an article that will describe all of the different types of divisions, how to enable them, and gives you information on reaching out to the customer happiness team if you have any additional questions.